in the context of black on black genocide. Do you realize we don't even ask the presidential candidates about the violence in our community? We don't even ask the governors about the violence in our community. We don't ask the mayor. We act like black men are not exterminating each other on a daily basis. How did we become so immune to black on black crime? How did we become so immune to the tears of black women, the tears of black mothers? All these black mothers across America have had to bury their sons and their daughters. They've had to mourn in silence because the community doesn't care enough to embrace them. Our black mothers have had to endure the pain of losing their babies and not having a sympathetic community shoulder to cry on. How did we get to the point where black on black homicide is not even a concern for most black people? Let me put this in context. Let me resensitize you to black on black homicide. Black men are the leading cause of death for black men. I want you to sit on that for 1 minute. I want you to sit on that. Black men are the leading cause of death for black men. Arabs are not the leading cause of death for Arabs. East Indians, Kamala Harris's people, they are not the leading cause of death for themselves. European Jews are not the leading cause of death for European Jews. Anglo-Saxons are not the leading cause of death for Anglo-Saxons. Chinese are not the leading cause of death for China. Black men are the leading cause of death for black men. And the black community is completely silent.
All right. I played this because he said the black community is completely silent. That's because we constantly try to blame this on someone else. We want to blame it on the government. We want to blame it on a gas station. There was just now a shooting outside of a gas station. A couple of shootings happened outside the gas station. Do you not know that there was a protest outside that gas station? Black people holding up signs, protesting, talking about they want to shut this gas station down because it's bad for the community. Why is it bad for the community? Because black kids keep on shooting each other in front of my gas station. Excuse me, I'm trying to run a business. I'm not raising your sons. It ain't me that's raising your sons. I got a business right here. I would prefer that they take that silliness around the corner somewhere or just stop altogether. But how am I the problem as the business owner? We don't take full accountability. So all we need is for Kamala to stand up there and blame everything on the right. Blame everything on the white people. Blame everything on a systemic racism. Blame everything. You can't get abortions. You can't get as many abortions as you want. That's because the white man, the government, want to make decisions about your body. Okay? And I'm not trying to be sensitive about a woman's body. I try to stay out that conversation. That's your business, right? You know what I mean? I only get in the conversation when my tax dollars have to do with your business. We have been teaching people how to grow online. It's been absolutely amazing. We have 3 people who have been able to reach monetization in less than 30 days. Growing YouTube channels, some from 0 people. We have one guy who had 2 subscribers before he started working with me. He started helping him. His views went up 4.8 million%. We're super excited. If anybody ever want to grow on YouTube, you reach out to me with the word coach. You know what I mean? I say feel free to do whatever you want to do because we all got to answer to God, right? I would prefer everyone think like me and move like me because if they did, they'll love people enough to not want to harm them, not want to hurt them. That's where I come from. I don't think I'm better than anybody at all. So it kind of hurt me when people see me moving in the direction of conservatism and Trump and think that I'm such a bad guy for that when I have nothing but love for people. But that's usually how it is. Instead of us addressing the issue at hand, same thing with education. We don't stress education enough. We don't stress that you have to earn your fun. You can't have a computer or a phone, a $500 to $1,000 phone in your pocket if you're not getting the grades you're supposed to be getting. You can't go outside and join those no teams, no extracurriculars if you have not been getting the grades you're supposed to be getting. You're supposed to have something you need to be focused on so you're not out and about doing that foolish sugar honey iced tea. At some point, men need to be men. There need to be more men in the household, and the Black community need to definitely care more about these kids that they claim they care about. They need something to do. They need a job. Well, start a business for your family to have something, give them something to do. Don't wait for somebody else to give them anything. You can start something right then and there. Y'all can get out there on the corner and sell waters. Y'all can add some sugar and sell some Kool-Aid or lemonade. It don't matter. You are responsible for giving your child something to do. And if you can't afford to have children, then don't have sex. It doesn't always have to be about Christianity or anything like that either. It just is what it is. That's my point of view. But it all starts from there. And that's why these youngers are out there killing each other, because they don't have a parent that's making sure that they stick to the rules of this household. That's it. I know that we still sneak out and we still do our thing. That's going to happen all the time. But when you have adults constantly pressing you to do right, and then you finally decide to overstep, and they say, okay, then go ahead, go about your way. You don't want to live up to the rules of my house, then you get the hell out. Anyway, I'm a different type of father. That's just me. Again, I'm not better than anyone. I just thought that this message is extremely important. Don't listen to anybody who's trying to pander for your vote simply because their skin color matches yours more than the other person that's running for president. Look deeper than that. All right. Look at the past. Look at the records. Look at your communities. Tell me, is it better than it was? You know what I mean? Is it better now than it was when? Just look at everything, man. Watch my videos. You'll get some information from there. All right. I really need y'all to share this information because people need to hear these types of conversations being had on social media. And you all need to have more of these conversations on social media. If you don't already have a YouTube channel or anything, Instagram or something like that, where your voice is being heard, then I encourage you to consider it. All right. And if you want to know where to start, hit me up. All right. Hit me up with the word coach. Email me.